Hey guys, what is going on? It is Wizard101 Guides, and obviously a lot has happened since we last talked, and this will be a road 110 right now, but there's going to be a lot of stuff jam-packed into this video, so get ready for a wild one. So as you guys know, Blaze is currently getting caught back up to Blake after my sister quested for him, so once they get caught up, we're going to be back at it again with both of these guys. But there's a lot of things to talk about, and the first of which is the update. Now the update is the big summer update. Typically Wizard101 gets an update every summer. Some of them are small, some of them are big. This one happens to be, I guess you could call it a medium-sized one. Probably one of the biggest things out here is the friends list change. Now it says their full name, tells you like when's the last time they were on and all that kind of good stuff, and it tells you where is it? Over here you can click on the friend count, which actually is really helpful because now you can see if you're getting close to your limit, and especially on Blake, that's gonna be one to look at because Blake is always at like 149, I'm assuming, and it's kind of difficult to do. But now you can also set an alert so that it'll alert you when a friend gets online, which is kind of crazy because now whenever Blake Battleheart gets online, he is gonna get spammed to high hell, and it's gonna be crazy. But we're just gonna do what we can do with that. And as I begin to quest here, what I'm gonna do is show you guys the update here as much as I can, right? Because it's kind of weird. But anyways, as you can see here, we have the new level 50 elixir. Now this thing right here is absolutely crazy. I'm gonna talk a lot about it in a few minutes here. Okay guys, they're finally all caught up. Here is Blake. Now I'm looking at his friends list right now, and this is kind of how it looks when I just got on, so I need to make sure that I go over here. But the thing is, what's weird is that they changed like the icons to like go to location. That kind of stuff looks weird, and I'm gonna go ahead and jump right into it here, talking about the level 50 elixir. Now before I even talk any further, I need to let you guys know that my manager of Wizard101 Guides, you guys know him as Brandon Titan Wraith, he's actually making an in-depth video on the August update, so make sure you guys watch that one because he's actually putting a lot of detail into it and all that good stuff. I'm just gonna skim through it and just kind of talk about how I feel about it and just do a quick rant because there's things I'm actually not very happy with, and after that we'll go ahead and further up our stuff. So Blaze is now entering this chamber here. They're almost caught up, like within minutes, and okay, we're gonna have to do this quick battle and then we should be good to go. So I'm gonna have oh gosh, I just realized you guys can't even see that. Here's the little screen for Blaze. So he's coming through here. He's supposed to battle this ice boss, and then we can go ahead and get started. So now I'm gonna have Blake teleport to him and kick off with some butt. Okay, so what kind of deck should we be focusing on here? Okay, so should Blake put on prisms? Probably not. It's not that big of a deal. Alright, and I forgot to completely mention my sister's in a Skype call with me right now, so go ahead and say hi.
Hi.
Okay, now she's actually, it's for the latter part of this video. We're going to be doing like a little Q&A session in here. It's actually like a would you rather session, I think. Something like that. So yeah, get ready for that. That's going to go down in like 4 minutes here, and I'm going to go ahead and start my rant on this update. So right off the bat, guys, you can see the level 50 elixir. So it says right here, you basically have a character and you buy an elixir, which is the equivalent of about $40 to $30, depending on if you bought your crowns during a big update or not. So anyways, you instantly grant your character from level 2 to 50 with one elixir. Now that's absolutely cool until you think about it at a more in-depth level. Take Blake for example, you guys. Blake, I worked so hard on him for the longest time. I worked hard and stressed through fuck, I messed up. I worked so hard and stressed through Dragonspire and Celestia just to have somebody else like a month later come over here and decide that they can just do it with an elixir. Like, what? It just doesn't make sense, you know? Like, he's level 69 now, about to be 70, and after all that hard work and dedication, there's kids who can spend about $30 to do that. You know, that's crazy. And on top of that, they made it worse. They made it even more interesting, I guess I should say, by using the addition of, what is it? What did they say exactly? Yeah, the addition of making Celestia and Zafaria weaker. Where is it at? Somewhere down here. Yeah, Celestia and Zafaria. So this is exactly how they say excited by level 50 elixir, but not so much the difficult quest from Celestia and Zafaria. Well, we rebalanced everything to make it all easy. So basically, there's no point in playing Wizard101 anymore. You can pay for 30 bucks and you hop straight into Celestia. You're halfway done at the game. And I think that's absolute BS, because the fact that Wizard101 has the most interesting story out of almost any MMORPG, and the best part of the story is from the level 50 section. I'm not even kidding. Where did these guys come from? So Joshua and Hunter, welcome guys. But anyways, yeah, so the most important part is from level 2 to 50. That's like the best part of the storyline of Wizard101. You know, the whole fight to Dragonspire, and you fight Malistaire, and it's just all that stuff. I can't believe it. that's ridiculous. So what else can you really say about it? Honestly, I just think it's kind of dumb that they're allowing that to happen. Now people have like no idea what they're doing once they hop into Celestia. The only thing that they really say is that you have a level 50 prior to it. So that if that was the case, then you would have paid attention to that storyline already, right? But now you kind of miss out on the whole aspect of leveling up with your school, your new school. So say you got to level 50 with a fire count, well now you're doing it as an ice, and it's kind of a different, like the storyline's basically the same, but you have a little bit of a different twist to it. You don't feel the same struggle that everybody else feels. Like when you're a lower level ice, it's harder than being a lower level fire, because the attacks are much weaker and it's taking a longer time to kill your enemies. Additionally, I'm not too thrilled about the fact that they give you a mount and a pet also. It just, even though it is cool, I just think that's kind of stupid. Like, that kind of stuff didn't exist when I started Wizard101, so that's just not fair. Anyways, I think I'll go ahead and wrap up my rant there. I think it's really, really dumb. I was going to make a full rant video about it, but I just kind of summed it up in this video. And all the other stuff is kind of BS. Look at all these nerds in this picture right here. Like, honestly, I think it's this dude and this dude right here, girl, are the ones from KI Live. Something like that. So yeah, they're all a bunch of nerds. Their staff used to be about 3 times bigger than this, and then they cut it down to this. So hey guys, such a phenomenal day. I'm reunited with Jordan Frostbreath, one of my biggest, bestest friends out there in the game. And yeah, he's back. He just said, no Blaze, huh? And I said, oh, just you wait. Here he is. Rawr. So the weirdest thing just happened, you guys. I noticed that as I was recording that video, that it's like, for some reason, getting more quiet the louder I talk. I don't quite understand why that's happening, but like if I talk louder, it sets the decibel reading max lower. So I don't know if I have to keep quiet or like what's going on. It doesn't want me yelling.
So-called wizard.
But anyways, I don't know. The rest of the video I just made could have actually been really quiet. Let me go ahead and see how it looks on here. Yeah, look at that. So this part right here, if you guys can see this. Oh gosh, I have to teleport to place. Okay, so I'm gonna show you this in just a second. Right here I have, okay, here's Blake. There, okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you this in the editing software here. So you can see these are the audio levels right here. Boom, 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 boom. And then all of a sudden it gets quiet. So that whole rant I just did was all like silent until I'll back up here. So okay, that's really weird. I guess the way you would edit that to bring it back up to normal is do a quick split like this. This is like editing 101 for you guys. Do a quick split there, and then go ahead and bring up my audio levels for that. That's hecka weird. Like, that's as loud as I can get it right now. Trippy. And let's see, I don't know how it's doing right now. I think it's doing okay as we speak. Okay, now that we are ready to go, you guys, I'm gonna have my sister take over here with the, I guess, Would You Rather series. So go ahead and kick us off with our first question.
Okay, number 1, would you rather have your plane crash 3 minutes after takeoff or 3 minutes before landing?
Wow, I guess 3 minutes after takeoff for me. So at least you didn't sit through the whole plane ride and die. You know?
Yeah.
At least you're dying like before you went through the hell.
You die anyway, so.
Yeah, you can die anyways, but you might as well die like before you sit there, and it's like you just wasted that whole time on the plane. You might as well just been dead already.
Okay. Would you rather everyone you know be attractive and you're ugly, or have everyone think you're attractive but they're all ugly to you?
Oh, say that one again.
Would you rather everyone you know be attractive and you look ugly to them, or would you rather everyone think that you're attractive or they're all ugly?
Yeah, I'll go with option 2.
Okay. That was confusing.
Well, I was trying to type 2, so. Okay, why Blake doesn't have a wand on? What is going on?
Dude, I don't know. I'm kind of confused with everything on Wizard101.
Oh, I remember. I had to take it off from the videos. Okay, next question.
Would you rather be able to extend your youth by 30 years or get $10 million right now?
Oh, I'd take the $10 million right now just because of the fact that I'd have a lot more use for it at this point. And if I live for 30 more years, it's whatever.
Okay. Would you rather be a skinny guy with immeasurable strength or a buff dude with no strength?
Probably a skinny dude with a lot of strength. You know, like, what's the point of looking buff if you actually are buff?
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll go with that one. What's the next one here?
Would you rather be able to be invisible or able to freeze time?
Oh, that's a pretty Gucci one. For me, honestly, I guess be invisible.
Why?
Because, you know, if you freeze time, then what are you going to do? There's no one to talk to, nothing to do with anyone.
Oh, you can do a lot of things. Like, what if you're about to do something?
Damn, Blaze didn't pick up the quest. Now I'm going to do... Okay, guys, so there's like this weird thing. The microphone keeps getting quieter and quieter as I speak. And also, the last battle we just did with Blaze and Blake, Blaze, for some reason, didn't, like, talk to the person. So he has to redo that quest. Blake's in here doing his quest, and I don't know, it's just a big colossal nonsense happening all at once, and this sound thing is like happening. So there's like a lot of things, and I'm talking to people and text chat and all that stuff, so there's so much happening. I'm just like getting overwhelmed. I might have to like log off for the night or something. But honestly, I've talked about some good stuff, covered a lot of good things in this video, so I'm not gonna be mad if this is how I leave it. So I think what we'll do is we're almost done with Safari. I think there's probably maybe 2 more episodes on Safari, then we'll be wrapping it up. So I don't know if I'm gonna record like from here on up. I might just quest without like recording just because there's so much going on, but I don't know, we'll see what happens. Obviously